So, Steve, I got a question.
All right,
I know you really like this girl and everything. Did you read a manga?
Yeah, shh.
You know what happened?
Nah, just shh.
You know she's
Don't spoil it.
You know she's
No.
You know.
No.
But
anyways, moving on to the figure.
She going.
Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today I'll be going over the MegaHouse Demon Slayer. I wanted to say Dragon Ball. Demon Slayer g.a.l.s series of Shinobu. Which, main reason I picked this up, easily my favorite character from the Demon Slayer series. And then also I just kind of like, too, that with the g.a.l.s series, they usually stylize the figures a bit.
They put a little more details into them.
And usually in the areas that you kind of want.
I do have one question, Steve.
Shoot.
I am kind of disappointed looking at this figure. How much you paid for it?
Oh, I think I got it through Big Bad. So it was like $190. Main reason is because we'll kind of get into it, but I was assuming that this was going to be a much larger size than what it currently is, which even importing it from Japan, she was going to be about like $140. So I got it through Big Bad because with COVID and everything and the way shipping's been, I didn't want to pay astronomical prices depending on when she came out. So got it through Big Bad. Now, after having it in hand, I kind of wish I would have imported it. But then again, she's also pretty much sold out everywhere, so I'm still glad I got a hold of her.
At least you got a copy, I guess. If you like the character, might as well, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty much outside of the Figmas. Like, I'll buy the Figmas of all the characters, but anything else, it's just going to be her. Because I like Nezuko, and I like Tanjiro, and Sanosuke's sweet. We don't talk about him.
You know you need like 7, 8 figures of him.
Zenitsu's fine. I got the deluxe Figma in order.
He needs to die.
But anyways, we're just going to get into it. So without further ado, for the packaging, you see the statue here. You'll currently see it's not in the package because we did a Destroying the Value. And she's already been opened. But you get the flowers going around the package. You got the Demon Slayer logo here. Side of the package, just a nice little profile shot. More windows to see the statue. I was going to say, opposite side, there's no window. But you get some more shots of the statues on the back. Even more shots. Some Lego mumbo jumbo here on the bottom and stuff I can't understand. Sales outside Japan only. And then more of her on the bottom and top. Even more. Anyway, since we got her opened up out of her cardboard prison, let's get into her. Alright, so now that we got her opened up out of her cardboard prison, first and foremost, I was going to show you guys how to attach it to the stand properly. But it popped off.
Said no way.
So there's these two little rods here. They go into her foot. And then you would insert this.
The other way.
No, I got it the right way.
Oh, there you go.
And then it would go into the stand. But that was originally connected to the stand to begin with and not her foot. So it's pretty easy to get on there, just not so easy to get off. The other accessory she comes with is her sword. Which, pulling it out for a second here. Let go, Shinobu. Just want to do the video, and this thing's super tiny because as you guys can see with the blade here, it's pretty much like a toothpick.
Jesus.
But what's nice is you got the kanji here on the top of this blade, like right above the hilt here. It's on both sides, and you can see the blade too. Has a little bit of paint there. And then with the flower handle, which actually has some detailing on the inside of the petals, if you guys can see it. And then for the hilt here, it's got the wrappings done in a blue. And then the base here, and then the petals are done in it's a reddish copper color. A bit of metallic. And looks super great. It's just super duper terrifying. Because, again, as you guys can see, when you go to insert it into her hand, you'll see that it's kind of shaped like the hilt. So you got to line it up.
God, it looks like you would break that putting that in there.
And then slowly push it in. Like so. Granted, probably have it out a little bit. So then she's holding on to her saber. It's kind of like, it's a samurai sword and a rapier kind of mixed together. But looks really neat because the way she's posed, it's like she's flying down.
Yeah, it's like from that scene of the...
yeah, like one of the first scenes that you really get to meet her anyways. So with her jackets, I know this has an official term. Yeah. But we did the unboxing and I asked people in the comment section what it was called, but the problem is I haven't posted the video yet, so I don't know the answer. So if you'd like to comment down here too, let me know. I'd appreciate it. But for the jacket here, you got the insect wing patterning along the sleeves and just the entirety of the jacket in general. Same with on the back here, which it kind of gives her sort of like a moth look. I wouldn't say a butterfly because it's not super colorful, but there is bits of pinks inside of it with some airbrushing, with some darker color. It's like a greenish gray that transitions into the silver.
I wish NECA would paint figures like this. Like, this is super duper detailed. This is what I expect when I buy a figure.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the reason why I buy these g.a.l.s and the MegaHouse stuff in general, is I've never really gotten one and be like, man, this thing looks hideous, you know? Like, the way they stylize them, I think is super sweet, while it's still not really distracting her from the original character. Yeah. For the most part. And usually the stylizing is just like they got big butts and boobs, for the most part. For the majority of them. Her, it's not nearly as exaggerated. Like, you can definitely tell she's a little more hippie than I think she originally was.
Oh, yeah. If you turn around, you can...
Yeah, when you get to the back angle, yeah, you get an arch there that I think would be kind of hard to pull off, you know? But it's not super distracting, because it's more... The thing I like about this is that, yes, it is a little sexualized, but if it's on your shelf, nobody would really notice other than you. Like your parents or your significant other would be walking past and be like, oh, hey, look, you got a neat little anime statue. Then just don't notice that she's got a bit of a booty on her.
She got badong-a-dong, junk in the trunk.
So that I really liked. And then, again, it doesn't really distract from the character to begin with, because without really, like, looking at the anime, yeah, it wouldn't really take away from it. But for the rest of the detailing, for her head, looks really good. I love the way the pupils came out. And one of the things I think makes her kind of unique in a way compared to a lot of anime girls is that she doesn't actually have pupils. They're colored, but she doesn't have like the center black or like the detailing around the eye like you would think from a normal anime character.
I like her eyes, even in the anime.
Yeah, well, it gives her a very unique look, especially compared to the rest of them. And then for the hair, you get the purple tips with the black for the hair. You get the little butterfly clip on the back here, which looks really nice too. And then moving down, you can see her hands with this hand kind of fraying out inside of the jacket sleeve. This side, she's gripping the sword. Nice thing too is you can still see her arm fully through the jacket. Like, it doesn't just kind of blend in. Like, it looks like she's actually wearing this.
Which is actually, like I said, what I want out of these figures is detail like that, you know? Like you said, you paid $190, I expect all that to be there, and this company is great about that.
Yeah, to be fair, it's almost like you could, if you wanted to, you'd have to break this off, but you could break off her jacket just to have her just kind of...
Please don't.
Getting ready to do a kung fu move, I guess. I don't know why you would, but it's an option. It kind of reminds me of that, the Mia that we did for Monster Musume.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like she's wearing the clothes and not just sculpted on her. Yeah. But same for the rest of the traditional demon slaying outfit, where you get the gold buttons here. You get the... kind of looks like a breast pocket, though I would almost think... looks kind of like a pocket there, right? I mentioned that's supposed to be a badge. But you also have the belt here, which holds her sheath, which is also painted really nicely with some pinks and whites. A little bit of purple there at the top with some flowers. And the... I keep wanting to call it a hilt, the sheath. With some gold here at the tip. And then moving down her pants, which are frayed out a little bit, but also have a bit of purple highlights with the black. And then, just to show you guys too, Underneath the back here, you actually get some more kanji on her back for her legs. You get the same insectile pattern around the top of the cuffs here for like, I'm going to call them socks, for her socks area. And then you got her feet, which look really nice too, and some detailing in the bottom of the soles. And because this is a statue, it's not posable. And just quick comparisons here. We have the MegaHouse Demon Slayer g.a.l.s Shinobu compared next to some other of my favorite anime figures in my collection, with the Good Smiles B-Style Ryoko from Tenchi Muyo and the Damoto Bene Mio from Monster Musume. And here she is with some other MegaHouse gal figures, with the Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z and the Rain from G Gundam. And here she is some other female figures in my collection, with the Bam Presto Rain from G Gundam and the Kotobukiya Horror Bushojo's Pennywise. And here she is some other random figures in my collection, with the McFarlane Toys My Hero Academia Taru figure from... yeah. This was a Funimation exclusive. We'll do a video of this thing here in the near future. And the SH Figure Arts Power Ranger Samurai Red Ranger. And for some giggles, here she is next to the Jurassic World Colossal Carnotaurus Taro. So overall for the MegaHouse Demon Slayer g.a.l.s Shinobu, this thing, granted, I paid a lot for it. None of that was kind of on my end. Just taking precautions with shipping costs and slightly regretting it. But then again, also not regretting it, because this is still, I think personally, it's probably the best gal figure I've gotten. In terms of just designs and style. I like this one pretty much better than all the Dragon Ball ones and Gundam ones I've gotten.
Really?
Because the only one that kind of competes, I think, would be the one Chi-Chi figure.
Yeah.
But I still like the presentation this has, because it has a lot of character. It kind of reminds me of a scene from the show, which you don't really get that with the Dragon Ball gals or even the Gundam ones for that matter.
No, I guess I know what you mean, because at least, like, you know, this is exaggerated, but it's not to the point where, like, Android 18, you know, where it's like...
yeah, where it's not just, like, bam in your face.
Yeah. I get it. It makes sense.
Yeah, because I think it's stylized in all the right ways, while also still paying a nice homage to the original series. And granted, it's currently the one I paid the most for to get a hold of, but then again, like we mentioned, probably the one I'm most impressed with overall. So if you can find one,
$140 or $150 for its normal price.
oh god, I paid what, $180, and I'm still pretty happy with it. So somewhere around there. Like if it's over $200, I know no cheaper the better. But if you are gonna try to hunt this down after this video, that's kind of where I'd want to fall at, because since this is in the pre-orders, she's gonna be kind of hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, that's the only part that sucks.
But what do you guys think? If you guys picked up this figure, what's your favorite Demon Slayer character? Is Yu Hakusho? Just everything, please know in the comments. We also have an Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like to keep up to date with the channel and donate. We greatly appreciate it. Also got that little annotation bell if you like to keep up with YouTube. Best way to do that and help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.